Let's start, all of you. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Let's go ahead, everybody. We are still in what chapter of salaries doing perquisites. Yes, everybody. So rule 33, 35, 33, 36, all of that we have covered till now. We have covered accommodation. What else we have covered? Hotel accommodation, rent-free accommodation, unfurnished. Then we went into what domestic servant, correct? Then we went into what bachu, that supply of gas, electricity, water supply. Then we went into what education facilities, hai na? That also we have covered. Right, Ilya? Then I think what anything else that is covered? All right. Fine. Next one, what is there, bacho? Let's go there, okay? Go to your textbook. I had told you to read and come, but okay. Let me then just quickly go through it. Hai na? All right, we were here. Yeah. Free and concessional ticket also covered. Okay. Free and concessional tickets also covered. Now we come to very important one. Give a star mark here. This is important. Because a question can be asked on this. I mean, there is a good chance. It's a good perquisite. Okay, everybody? All of you okay, ready? Chalo, second. Rule 371. Interest-free or concessional loan to employee or member of a household. What is given bachu as benefit or perquisite? Not just the loan. It is a loan means obviously it is a liability. It has to be repaid. So loan is not a gift. Loan is not a perquisite. What is the perquisite, bacho? Interest is not charged by the employer. Hi, Anna. Understood or no? Interest is not charged by the employer. Or you can say it is given concessional. Means what? The rate of interest charged by employer is lower than the bank rate. Then it is still a benefit. No. The rate of interest charged by the employer is lower than the bank rate. Again, bachu, that is a benefit. Clear till here? So check. What is the value of perquisite? Interest computed as per SBI rates and interest recovered by the employer from the employee. So SBI bank rate, SBI rate minus employer's rate. That will be what you perquisite. But if employer is charging more than bank rate, then obviously it is not a perquisite. Okay. If employer is charging more than the bank rate, then it is not a perquisite. Clear? Anyways, so employer charging lower than bank rate, but which bank? SBI rate. That is your perquisite. Now, bachu, you obviously might be aware the rate of interest during the year keeps on changing depending on RBI's decision and planning. Correct? So the rate of interest bachu we take on which we take is what? First day of the financial year. Okay, everybody, check. The rate of interest will be with the which is on first day of the financial year. Is it clear or no? So even if hello Indrajit, good evening, कुठेस बाळ तू? अच्छा इधर अलग उधर अलग है, कितने लोग आ गए? अचानक आ गए क्या? अच्छा इधर भी है उधर भी है. Okay Indrajit, fine. Okay Nitin, pay attention all of you. So even if bacho the rate of interest may keep on changing during the year, we will take only one rate of interest which is at the beginning of the financial year, 1st April. Clear or no? All of you? Now, this rate should be applied on the now pay attention, on the maximum outstanding monthly balance. That is the balance outstanding for each loan. Please underline on the last day of the month. Interest is to be charged on the bacho last day of the month balance or month end balance. Okay. And the resulting amount should be reduced by the interest, if any, actually paid by him or any member of his household. Basically, just obviously we'll calculate the interest on what? On the month end balances. And whenever he's repaying the principal, so obviously the balances will go on reducing. Isn't it everybody? Finally, next one. Exemption, important now. Loan given for medical treatment, however, in respect of diseases specified in Rule 3A of the income tax rules. Okay. Had we seen any much Rule 3A? In your batch, I don't think we have seen, no? I have not shown you, no? Rule 3A. Okay. If the loan is given by employer, but you pay attention, if the loan is given by employer, interest-free loan, it is still loan. Let me just give an example. Employer to employer, bacho. I'm just giving you an example. if employer gave a loan of rupees 100 to employee, whether the employee will return it or not return it. Whether the employee will return it or not return it, bacho. Interest free. The loan was interest free. All of you tell me. Obviously, it has to return. It is not a gift, bacho. It is not a gift, nah. So employee has to return that amount. No doubt about it. But he will return, bacho, only rupees 100. That is called as interest-free loan. Understood clear, all of you? Clear? All right. But if the loan is given for the purpose of medical treatment, then there is no perquisite. Even if it is a interest-free loan. Okay, clear? Or a concessional interest loan. Okay? Fine. The exemption shall not apply to so much of the loan as has been reimbursed by the insurance company. That I'll take that concept later on. And second one is also important. The amount of loan does not, if the amount of loan does not exceed rupees 20,000 for any purpose, then again, exemption, there is exemption, or the loan will not, the interest on the loan will not be taxable. Okay, everybody? Member of the household, we are because it is written now, to whom the loan can be given, even the members of the house or household of the employee. So, member of household shall include spouse. Okay, wow, spouse is also nice, good. Children and their spouses. Children means employee's children and the son-in-law or daughter-in-law, parents of the employee, as well as servants and dependents of the employee. If the loan is given to them, either interest-free or concessional, still, bacho, it is part of the rule. Okay, rule 371. Clear, clear? Understand, bacho? The loan is not a perquisite, but what is a perquisite? The interest on the loan is perquisite. Clear, clear? We'll do one question, everybody. Ready? Tell me. So we'll do one question. Okay, come to question number 5656. This is which rule? Rule 371. Okay? Rule 371. Come to question number 57. Sorry, 56 we have covered. 57. 57. And give a star mark here. Okay, clear, all of you? Let's go ahead, everybody. Right now. Chalo. Ready? Mr. A took a loan of rupees 2,50,000 from his employer on 1/4/17. Okay, no problem. 1/4/17 at 3%. Okay, at 3%. Full stop. SBI rate as on 1/4/21 in the current year was, I've not given here. Take 8.5%. Okay, 8.5% per annum. Okay, everybody, make a change over there. Was 8.5% per annum. Mr. A started to repay. Okay, not reply, but it is repay. Principal of rupees 10,000 with effect from 1/1/23 every month. Means what? When did he take the loan, bacho? 1/4/17. And they are saying that during the current year, he has started to repay the principal. But from which date? From 1st April 23. He is repaying the principal. That means from April 22 to December 22 is the entire loan bacho outstanding. Are ha ya na? The entire loan is outstanding of rupees 2,50,000. Clear, tell you, all of you, tell me. Agreed? Then obviously you have to calculate the perquisite rate. Okay, do one small change over here. We want 1/4/22 because we want what, bacho? SBI rate as on the beginning of the financial year. Na? SBI rate as on the beginning of the financial year was 8.5%. The employer had given him bachcho loan at the rate of 3%. This is your concessional interest perquisite. Okay, write down. So what is the amount of perquisite or rate of perquisite? Minus rate charged by the employer. Which is, it was 8.5% per annum. I mean, in the beginning of the year, minus the employer has charged 3%, which is 5.5% as the benefit, bachcho. That also we will tax in his hands. What is the benefit actually, no, giving it concession? As it is, you have to tax it then. Hai na? Unfair. Yes, still here. Fine. This is the first part. Second part. Now we'll calculate the bachcho perquisite. Actual amount of perquisite. Write down. Calculation of perquisite. For AY 23-24. AY 23-24. Okay, till here, all of you? Now, on which amount bachcho do we charge interest? On the opening balance of the month or month end balance? Opening or closing of the month? Which balance we charge interest for perquisite? Closing. Okay, month end balance we charge interest. Is it clear, everybody? Good. Now look in the question. Please understand. Till 31st March, sorry, till 31st December 22, understand, till 31st December 22, was the entire loan pending? Yes, the entire loan was pending of 2,50,000. Ha. So please understand, as on 30th April 22, what is the balance? 2,50,000. I'm talking of the first month of the financial year, April. April end, what is the loan balance? 2,50,000. Correct here. Even 31st December 22, 31st December 22, but what is the balance? 2,50,000. Ha. Is it clear till here? That means my balance is not changing from April to December. That means how many months? 9 months. The balance is still the same. Understood, all of you? Khushbu? So that is the reason I will not make changes per month basis. I will do calculation for 9 months together, at least for first part, month. Okay. Principal outstanding at month end. And interest at the rate of 5.5%. Okay. Because that is the perquisite rate, no? Or perquisite amount we have decided, discussed. Clear till here? So now from what month to what month? April to December. 9 months, bachcho. The principal is not changing. Are hai na? And my balance of principal is 2,50,000. So I will charge interest on 2,50,000 at the rate of 5% for the year, but only for 9 months. This should be clear to you now. Tell me, all of you. How much is this? Is it right? 10,313. Cool. Take it just 313. Fine. Now, he's paying rupees 10,000. Understand, please understand. With effect from 1st January 23, he is repaying rupees 10,000 in the principal every month. So 1st December he repaid or no? 1st January 23. 1st January 23, but he repaid 10,000. So what January end balance is how much? 2,40,000. Ha. Nitin understood? Then Feb 23 balance 2,30,000 and March 23 balance 2,20,000. I hope this is clear because balances are reducing. Simple. Balances are reducing. That's why 2,40,000 into 5.5 percentage into 1 by 12, 2,30,000 into 5.5 percentage into 1 by 12, 2,40,000. Sorry, 2,20,000 into 5.5 percentage into 1 by 12. All right, all of you. Ready, all of you? Ready? What are the figures, bacho? Is it 1,100? Then 1,054 maybe. And then one more, 1,008. Right, Ilya? Give me total of perquisites. I mean, total of the interest. 13,475 something maybe. Kushal Arora, big fan. Thank you, Kishore. Kushal Arora. Nalaik. How are you? How are your studies going on? Great. Okay. Right on, bachu. Therefore, taxable perquisite. Taxable perquisite under section 17.2, na? That is perquisite 17.2 salary. Read with which rule? RW means what, bacho? In short, read with rule 3.7, na? Is rupees. That means we will add it in his salary. I hope this much you understand. Whatever we are doing calculation, bacho, we are going to add in his salary. Hai na? Is rupees 13,475. Yes, still here, all of you. Nitin, okay till here? The other case A is there. Okay, another case is there, case A. Ready, everybody? Check. What is the question? Answer, I'm good. Aap batao. Grind is on. Good, good. Keep it up. How is the class going on? बच्चे लोग अटेंड कर रहे कि नहीं, मस्ती कर रहे कि नहीं? या सिर्फ मस्ती कर रहे हैं? What if repayment was rupees 25,000 at the end of each quarter? Now they are changing the amount also and the repayment schedule also at the end of each quarter, starting from April 23. Sorry, make it all. Why the numbers are not changed? Starting from April, sorry, 22 only, no? Starting from April 22. How will 23 will be there? Sorry, bacho. 22 only, no? From the beginning of the financial year. So every quarter end, he is paying bacho how much? 25,000. So understand, April month end balance is how much? April month end. April is not the end of the quarter, hai ki nahi? April is in fact starting of the quarter. Tell me, 2.5 lakhs? Correct. May end also 2.5 lakhs. June end he is paying, so obviously as at the end of the day, we will take it as reduced. 2,40,000. Is it okay or no? Now, that was June end. July end, August end, 2.4 lakhs. Hai ki nahi? So July, August and September end he is prepaid again reduced to 2,30,000. Is it okay, everybody? Now the repayments are happening quarter end. So June end, September end, December end, and March end. We have to reduce the amounts. Clear till here? Sorry, right, Indrajit, correct. 25,000 is being repaid. Correct. Sorry. So initially it was 2,50,000. It will be like 2,25,000, 2 lakhs, and 1,74,000. Clear. Very good. Nice. So smart. Ready? Chalo. I'm writing a month. Calculation we can do cumulative. No problem. Outstanding principal at month end. Okay, and interest we will calculate. Okay. First we'll write on month wise. Calculation we can do cumulative. Okay, everybody? Chalega? Okay, no? April 22, bacho, 2,50,000. Also for May 22, 2,50,000. June how much? 2,25,000 is the balance. Arey, haan. Also 2,25,000 here. July. August also 2,25,000, no? September reduced to 2 lakh. Yes, still here, all of you? Khushbu okay, no? October 2 lakh. November 2 lakh. December bacho 175. Jan Feb also 175. And only March bacho will be 1,50,000. Clear till here? Now I'll accumulate some months. Means what, bacho? These 2 months I'll accumulate. Then these 3 months I'll accumulate. Again, these 3 months, 175, and this 1,50,000 will be separate. Is it okay till here, all of you? Ready? So what will I do, bacho? 2,50,000. Arey, haan. Into what rate we are taking? 5.5%, no? But into what, bacho? 2 by 12. And it is only for 2 months. That same balance. Then 2,25,000 into 5.5% into 3 by 12. Arey, haan. 2 lakh into 5.5%. Also for 3 months. 1,75,000. Into 5.5% into again 3 months. And 1,50,000. But only for 1 month. Calculate all of them and then give me total. You can use M plus also right now, but whatever you like, do it and then give me total. Who all are there online YouTube? Let me know. Aryan Ingole, long time bro. किधर हो तुम? अरे November 21 ना फाउंडेशन नो. हाँ वही लग रही हो फोटो से तो. नितिन, हाँ टाइपिंग मिस्टेक हुआ है क्या? हाँ ठीक है, टू, टेक इट राउंड फिगर, या टेक इट राउंड फिगर, टेक इट राउंड फिगर. So this total is बच्चों almost, yeah Aryan, I know, all the best for your exams, is 11,230 बच्चों something. I'm good Aryan. I'm taking the round figure, okay, 230 something. Okay, all of you? Doesn't matter. So that is the bachcho value will be, which will be added in the perquisite or salary. Okay, till here? Total perquisite or total interest perquisite? Total interest perquisite. Right, everybody? Okay, till here? Can we go ahead? All of you. Nice. Chalo. Let's start with the next one. 58. Ready? Question number 58. 6.50. Mr. D got interest-free loan. SBI rate was so and so. Acha. Mr. D got interest-free loan on 1421. Okay. SBI rate that day was on 1421 was 8%, whereas on 1422 current year it is 10%, and it is, by the way, interest-free, by the way, na? Interest-free. So no interest at all. He repaid 1,000 per month from 1422. What is the amount of loan given? Acha. Out of principal amount of rupees 20,000. Yes, Celia? Total amount was 20,000 principal amount. Calculate taxable perquisite. I'll give you 2 minutes. Start it. Calculate taxable perquisite. And you can give me answers in the direct message. Even pen drive students, offline students, not online, not on offline students, online students, you will pause the video, try it on your own, and then restart the video. Right. Aryan, आहेस का तू इकडं का गेलास? Aryan. ओके आर्यन. ते लॉ एमसीक्यू चं मी इथं आहे बघ, एक लॉ एमसीक्यूचं 100 MCQ सॉल्व लॉचं, ते बघू शकतोस पाहिजे तर. टेस्ट सिरीजला आता वेळ नसेल तुला ना आता, हार्डली दिस मंथ रिमेनिंग. ओके. ग्रुप 1 और ग्रुप 2 और बोथ काय चालू तुझं, काय प्लॅन? हाँ बोलो खुशबू. एनी आंसर इज रेडी?
सर ये 8% और 10% दोनों एसबीआई के ही है क्या रेट?
हाँ, यस, दोनों एसबीआई के हैं. विष्णु
सर यहाँ पे फिर दूसरा रेट नहीं दिया है जो हम उनको चार्ज करने वाले हैं ना, इंटरेस्ट पे. ओके.
मतलब क्या पूरा का पूरा?
ओके सर.
Okay, Aryan. Hello, Vishnu. How are you? How is your vada pav? Vishnu, I miss vada pav here. There is only vada here, no pav. Mansi, any answer? Indrajit? Nitin? Did you write something in the textbook, bacho? At least month, amounts?
Yes, sir. सर हमें 19,000, 18,000, 17,000, 16,000, 15,000 ऐसा.
ठीक है, हो गया, गॉट इट. हाँ ठीक है, तेरा समझ गया. ठीक है, चिल. What about you, Mansi? Nitin? I like to torture you at times by giving you such tricky questions. है ना? The loan amount is 20,000.
क्यूजिटी नहीं आएगा, इंटरेस्ट नहीं आएगा इस पे.
Very nice. Huh? Understood.
सर सब बुझाने के बाद आया था.
That's why, no? That's why I let you do some time pass. Very good, Vishnu. Okay, nice. Enjoy. So we have to be, I mean, the point is this, you have to be careful in reading. We say, okay, in English, the devil lies in the details. Means what? You have to be very careful about the details in the question. There can be some hidden adjustment in the theory part. Understood or no, all of you? So we will simply say, since the loan amount is less than, or it is not exceeding 20,000, there is no perquisite. Now, even it can be for any purpose, wedding purpose, vacation purpose, personal purpose. Now, since the amount is not more than 20,000, there is no perquisite. Understood clear, all of you? Are हाँ. So write down everybody. Okay? खुशबू understood? मनी मन में गाली दे रही हो क्या? हाँ?
नहीं sir.
Since loan amount doesn't exceed rupees 20,000, since loan amount doesn't exceed rupees 20,000, perquisite does not arise. Therefore, no interest taxable. Therefore, no interest is taxable. Clear till here? That was something, some case. Then we have some case A over there. Okay, case A. Find till here? Case A. So many people are online today on YouTube. Okay, nice. Tell me for case A, bacho, what happens? Sorry. What if the loan amount is 31,000? Was given interest free, but for medical treatment of specified disease. See, this specified means what? It is mentioned somewhere. Mentioned where? Rule 3A. Okay, clear? And just now we said, bacho, we have seen in fact in Rule 3.7 that if the loan is given for medical purpose, medical treatment. आवाज गया? Audible or not audible? All okay, na? All of you? Okay. And if the loan is given for treatment of specific disease, then again that loan is bacho not taxable, or can say that perquisite is not taxable. Clear till here, all of you? So even if the amount is more than 20,000, but it was given for treatment of specific disease, there is no perquisite. Clear? Give a star mark for this question also. These are the small tricky questions which clears your concept. Okay, everybody? Write down. Since loan was given for treatment of specified disease, okay, specified disease, same here bacho again, perquisite does not arise. Perquisite does not arise. Yes, still all of you? Are all okay, no? Okay, nice. Let's go ahead, everybody. There is one more case, case B. What does it say? What if in the above case means immediately above case, that 31,000. Okay. What if in the above case, 16,000 was reimbursed under medical insurance scheme? Okay. Under medical insurance scheme. Now understand. What is the transaction? Employer bachcho has given to employee loan of rupees what? 31,000, no? And bachcho, let us say employee paid the hospital. Clear till all of you? Rupees, whatever that is, 31,000. We don't care about that. Now, this is just an example again. So your employee or under some any insurance plan, health insurance plan. Okay. Health means same thing, medical insurance plan. Later on, the employee is reimbursed. Okay. Obviously, who will reimburse the employee? Insurance company. Okay, clear all of you? And again, based on the data or case, this case particularly, how much is reimbursed? Only rupees 16,000. Are ya na? Clear. Now, is there an extra benefit or no of 16,000? Or basically out of 31,000, pay attention now. Let me ask you, out of 31,000 given by employer to employee, only 15,000 now belongs to medical, and employer to employee, 16,000 becomes kind of free of cost or extra or without medical purpose, you will say. Okay. Check here. What am I saying? Telling you, employer to employee, how much? 31,000. So, but employee is also getting 16,000 bacho from whom? Insurance company. So, employer, let's talk about only this 16,000. Okay. Basically, what I'm doing is tell you, understand. This 31,000, I'm breaking into two parts now. 15 and 16. Chalega? Is it okay till here? So when employee receives from insurance company 16,000, okay till here, this given by the employer becomes bacho free of cost extra, or employer's own contribution to the employee for medical purposes is only 15,000. Okay till here all of you? 16,000 bacho given by employer to employee now becomes extra. Hai na? If we look at the money received by employee, 31,000 from employer and plus extra 16,000 from insurance company. Clear till here all of you? So the net benefit, this is in a way bacho, squaring off means adjusting against each other, na? 16,000 given by employer also, 16,000 given by insurance company also. So you can say net effect of insurance of help for medical treatment is only 15,000 help. So rupees 16,000 is extra in a way from employer to employee. That will be taxable. Okay, till here all of you? Write down. Write down, bacho. Even if loan amount is of rupees 31,000 for medical treatment, even if loan amount is of rupees 31,000 for medical treatment, hai na? Rupees 16,000 is reimbursed by medical insurance company, or by simply bacho I'll say insurance company. By insurance company. Okay, till here? This reimbursement, pay attention now. will be excluded from exempt amount of rupees 31,000. Excluded from exemption means taxable, no? Excluded from exemption means taxable. Full stop. Therefore, perquisite will arise on rupees 16,000. Fine till here? Perquisite will arise on rupees 16,000. Clear, all of you? Look at the theory part. Now again, let's go back to the theory part if you want. That rule 37. Rule 37, bachcho. Done till here. Look at the theory part. Medical treatment loan, remember, na? It is not a perquisite medical treatment loan. But the exemption shall not apply. Means what? You will not get the exemption. Simple. To so much of the such loan which has been reimbursed, okay, by insurance company. Are you getting my point? So the loan amount for medical purpose, if any part of it is reimbursed by insurance company, that part but will not be exempt. It becomes taxable. Yes, clear, all of you? Fine. We'll go ahead, everybody. Come to the next one, bacho. Very favorite, or you can say famous for us. Very much close to our heart and stomach. This food and non-alcoholic, okay, important beverages. Obviously, employer is not going to provide alcoholic beverages, or even if they provide, whatever, that is their expenditure. Nothing in perquisites. All right, let's start, everybody. Rule 373. Free or concessional food and non-alcoholic beverages. We are into perquisite. Employer providing food or beverage to the employee. Again, that is taxed by the department. See how horrible these things are. And food also. What do you say? What do you say now? Nothing. So what is the perquisite? Check here. Expenditure incurred by the employer. Everybody. Minus, this is always the case, any amount recovered from the employee. Clear till here? However, following shall not be chargeable as perquisite. What? Free food and non-alcoholic beverages provided by the employer during working hours at office or business premises. Look, that also up to rupees 50 per meal. Government. Government doesn't want you to eat nice also or costly also. Government says manage up to rupees 50. Will exempt. If you buy a thali, you understand now? Full thali of rupees 100 or 120, whatever is above 50 rupees, we will tax it. Clear till here? Rice plate. Manage in a very small rice plate. And chapati bhaji. Whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead. So up to rupees 50 it is exempt. So over above that will be taxable. Free food and non-alcoholic beverages provided during office hours at the office place. During working hours. Fine. Free food and non-alcoholic beverages provided through paid vouchers. Okay, paid vouchers. So actual food is not provided. So what is provided? Vouchers are provided. But what the voucher can do, it can only buy food. Okay, but which are not transferable and usable only at eating joints, obviously. And that also up to rupees 50 per meal. So whatever number of vouchers you have given him, up to rupees 50 per meal will be exempt. Clear till here, all of you? Sorry. So generally 24 or 26 vouchers will be given per meal, because in any normal job, but again I'm repeating, in any normal job, one meal, the timing will cover one meal. Your office may be from 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, whatever. So generally one meal will be covered. But if you're working in USA shift, at night 9 o'clock to morning 4 o'clock or whatever, generally one meal will be covered. No, bacho. Are haan ya na? You don't have 12 hours working shift again, generally, normally. Okay. But chalo, something good is also provided. Nice. Tea and snacks are free of cost. Otherwise, look over here. Even that they were going to tax. Tea or snacks, but you provided during working hours. Hai na? That is free of cost. There is no purpose. So tea of 50 rupees or tea or 1,000 rupees doesn't matter. Or snacks of what value, bacho, also does not matter. That will be what, bacho? Free of cost. No purpose on it. Clear? What all things we have to remember? See, for this stupid small things. Then, free food and non-alcoholic beverages during working hours provided in a remote area where bacho, food itself may not be available properly. Hai na? You might have gone to some bacho, at times some treks, you know, some remote areas, and you will see that still, bacho, you'll see some electricity lines put over there, or water lines put over there, water also. So the engineers were working over there, no? Or you might have seen an oil rig. Have you heard of oil rig, bacho? Oil rig. Or windmills also, for that matter. They're offshore. Or you can say offshore means remote. That bacho, windmill was also installed in some place, no? Oil rig, I'll just show you oil rig also. Remote area mane kya? Remote means what? Off. Remote means you can say jungle area, or not a populated area, away from village also. Just now I'll give you example of electricity lines or water lines which are going through jungle area also, or uncivilized. There is no civilization. Bear guy, that what Discovery Channel that show, yaar. Remember that? Something like that. Remote area, different. Okay. These are oil rigs. Mumbai. Yeah, over there. ONGC oil rig is there. Okay. Obviously means oil exploration is happening now, but oil removal is happening. So that is happening over there. Okay. This oil drilling is on land. This example is of land, or this example. But where I hope you know now, we get from seabed, all the crude oil, etc. Arey haan. Okay. That is your oil rig. Drilling offshore. Now understand, offshore. It is not on the land. An offshore drilling rig on body of water. Okay, everybody? And oil rig is any kind of apparatus. Apparatus means again machine or a tool considered for oil drilling. You know? Okay, everybody? So people are working here. Anyways, I'll just show you. Jobs, explosion. Explosion. Okay. India. These are sad news, but yes, it had happened. I think a couple of months back or last year something. Okay, this has happened, bacho. Okay. Anyways, fine, everybody. But point is covered. For them, food is provided. That is a big thing. So no taxability over there. Clear? Understood? No taxability of rupees 50, etc. per meal. Okay, everybody. Come to. We'll do one question on this and then again we'll to and fro. Okay, rules and question. This is what 373, no? 373. Come to question number 59, 59. 59. Okay, everybody. Chalo. Whether following meals to employees are taxable. Okay. Now see, whatever the words given in the question, we'll follow that. So don't ask me, sir, what is snacks and what is food and what is meal. We'll be using only normal common sense, not too much detail into it. Okay. First one. I'll just switch off the fan. You just try. Snacks rupees 75 per plate. Yeah. Tax or no tax? It is 75. Tax or no tax? Okay. No tax, bacho, because it is snacks. Snakes, correct. Very good. Snakes. It is snakes, bacho. Yes, Talia. For tea and snakes, it is free of cost. Or you can see there is no limit. Okay. So, bacho, it is snakes. So, snakes, bacho, has no limit. That limit of rupees 50 is for meal, food. Okay. Food means I'll use the word meal. Otherwise, again, you will torture me. Sir, snacks is not food or what? Write down. Exemption of rupees. Rupees 50 is for meal. Is for what, bacho? Meal. Therefore, snacks. You can ask me, sir, what if we provide snacks during meal time? Hai big brain. Therefore, snacks during working hours. Are fully exempt. Is what bacho fully exempt. Clear, Delia? Snakes. B. Meal or rupees 85. Now there is no word meal or rupees 85 during office hours and provided in office. Rupees 35 will be now taxable. This is meal of 85. Yes, correct. Very good. So up to 50 rupees exempt will take, 35 will take, 35 we will tax. Okay. So meal, yes. Up to rupees. Is exempt. Therefore, rupees 35 per meal will be taxable. Yes, everybody. And point number C. What if the meal of rupees 85, rupees 85 per plate and per meal is provided at offshore location? Then it is fully exempt. Okay. So write down meal provided at remote or offshore location is fully exempt. Is fully exempt. Okay. Done till here, all of you? Okay. So again, we'll do a little bit to and fro. To and fro means rule question. So again, you can keep a scale or pencil, whatever you want. Go back to the rules. We'll do the next rule or next perquisite. Ready, everybody? Come to movable assets. 377. 377. Use of movable assets, and 378 is what, bacho? Transfer of movable assets. Small difference, I think I had already explained you. Use means it is given temporarily for use. Transfer means it is sold to the employee. Arey haan. So obviously 377 though I understand. The ownership is of the employer and given to use to employee. Then there is a benefit. Okay. First we'll do that. First we'll finish this off. Okay. Okay. Asset. So it is owned. The asset is owned by the employer. Don't forget. So laptops and computers given for use to employee. No perquisite. That is very basic thing. Okay. Other assets owned by employer. Now anything apart from laptops and computers. Okay. If it is given by employer to employee, then 10% of the actual cost. How much, bacho? 10% of the actual cost will be the value of perquisite. Finally, if it is owned by the employer, other assets taken on hire by the employer, then actual amount rent of hire or higher rent paid or payable by the employer. Clear? Okay, everybody? Paid or payable by the employer. That will be the value of perquisite. Clear, all of you? Have we covered this point already? But so in case of your accommodation, but tell me, no? We had covered this point in case of furnished accommodation. Remember this, everybody? Arey haan. If it was owned by bacho employer, we had taken 10% of actual cost. And if it was taken by rent, then actual rent paid or payable. Yes, tell you all of you. We'll go ahead. Where the employee is paying any amount in respect of such asset, the amount so paid shall be reduced from the perquisite. This we already know. Whatever amount the employee pays is reduced from the value of perquisite and calculated for number of days used by employee. Okay, number of days. If it is given on some odd day, not on the first of the month or middle of the or at the end of the month, we can take calculation bacho number of days basis normally. Okay, otherwise we'll directly go for month basis. Okay, everybody, we'll go do some questions, all of you. Chalo. Star mark. Star mark means I'm doing one concept at least, one question at least for those concepts. Hai na? Find taxable perquisite of value perquisite for use of the following assets. Use. Okay, use. And next question is what sold. So keep that in mind. So this one is used, next one is sold. No problem. What are the assets but you right now given for use to the employee? Car, laptop. Laptop, we know there is no perquisite. Furniture, AC. Fine. Cost of purchase, date when handed over to the employee, 1/1/23, 1/11/22, 7/8/22, 4/4/22. Fine, Delia? and rent paid by the employer only for AC बच्चों. Yes, tell you all of you, है ना? That is actual rent, and remaining are date it is handed over by the employer to the employee. It is owned by the employer. Car, laptop, furniture. Done. Let's start. 60th. Use of movable asset. Okay, everybody? Ready? Right now, calculation of. Perquisite in the hand of employee. Calculation of perquisite in the hands of employee. Yes, tell you. Particulars, rupees. Ready, all of you? First one. Let's talk about car. है ना? Date when handed over, it is given to us. Car is बच्चों owned by the employer. अरे हाँ या ना? Because the rent is paid only for AC. That means the remaining assets are owned by the employer. Okay, tell you. So car. What is the बच्चों value perquisite? 10% of the cost. है ना, per annum. But the car was given to him बच्चों on in January. So we will calculate the perquisite for 3 months. अरे हाँ. Yes, tell you. All of you. So 8,72,000 into 10% into 3 by 12. Clear, all of you? Give me this figure. 20,000 something. Fine. 21,800. Got it, everybody? Next one. Laptop. Tell me. Given on 1/11/22, is it taxable or not taxable? No. No perquisite for use of laptop or computers. अरे हाँ. Yes, still all of you? Third. Furniture. Again, given on August. So 35,000. Into 10% into what, bacho? This is what, August, na? You want to calculate number of days, or should I change the question to 1st August? Make it bacho 1st August, okay? I'm just changing the question, okay, temporarily. 1st August. So April, May, June, July, 4 months not used. So how many months used? 8 months. Are हाँ या ना? 8 by 12. Give me this figure. Yeah, 2333, correct, something. And fourth, bachcho, what? AC. Now, since it is not owned by employer, actual rent paid by employer. है ना? $36,000. That is the total value of perquisite. Okay, till here, all of you. अरे हाँ. How much, बच्चों? $61,111 or $61,133? $60,133. Okay, everybody? Who is Rocco? Let's go ahead, everybody. Fine, that was bachcho for use of the movable asset. Again, come back to transfer of movable assets. Okay, transfer. Ready, everybody? Both of these are important, but use and transfer both are important. Okay. See, this might be a little bit right now repetitive rule, question. There will be some obviously next question which has combination of all of it. And so we have to, and it might be obviously tricky. I'm just right now doing some practice warm-up question with you. Keep that in mind. Just to clear the concept. Hai na? Ready? Chalo, quickly. Transfer means it is sold. So obviously, but to use a little bit of common sense. What is it when there is a benefit to the employee? When they're giving the benefit to the employee, but only if the same asset is made available to him a little bit cheaper than the fair market value. Are you getting my point or no? Okay, then the what, bacho? Fair market value. Yes. Clear to you, all of you? Let's go ahead. Check. Computers and electronic items. Perquisite. What is the value of perquisite taxable in the hands of employee? Depreciated value of the asset. If it is given free of cost to the employee, obviously, understand, okay? If it is given free of cost to the employee, then what is the value of perquisite? Depreciated value. Okay? So obviously, they'll give you the depreciation rules also. So laptops and computers, bacho, computers and electronic items, you'll depreciate at the rate of 50%, 50. Okay? For each completed year of usage. Finally, are you understanding or no? Motor cars, 20% WTV. So electronic items and computers, bacho, 50%. Motor cars, 20%. And any other asset, what? Straight line method, 10%. Straight line method, bacho, what? 10%. That will be the value of depreciation. And the depreciated amount, the depreciated value, bacho, will be the value of perquisite taxable in the hands of employee. Now use common sense. If employee actually pays something, that will be reduced from this figure. Are you getting my point or no? If employee actually pays something, it will be reduced from this figure. Yes. Are haan. Done till here? Normal wear and tear means but your depreciation is deductible only for completed years and not for fraction of the year. So even if it is used for 11 months and then given to the employee, then we will not take any depreciation also. We will not even depreciate but to the asset. Okay. Now, first of all, let me clear a few basic things. This can be again a question. So you might ask me, sir, what does it mean? Whether the employer will not take depreciation only in his books of accounts for 11 months. Books of accounts of employer are separate. Accounting standards, your rate, your depreciation as per books of accounts, that is separate. We are here talking for calculation of perquisite. So keep it separate, bacho. So for regular accounting work, books of accounts, you will give depreciation bacho 11 even for 11 months. But for calculation of perquisite, we take depreciation in this rule also, that also for this rule. Okay. We will take depreciation only for completed years of use. Completed year means what? Entire year is used, then only we will take the depreciation. Is it okay, all of you? Tell me. Are ha. Bolo. Clear? Now, normal wear and tear for each year of use shall be calculated as follows. 51. This is done, everybody. The only important point is check here. What do you mean by electronic items? Okay, that we have to just keep in mind. Electronic gadgets means data storage and handling devices like computer, digital diaries, and printers. However, important, it does not include household appliances. Okay, that means, but they can give on these items now does not include no under electronic. They will go under other assets. They will go under other assets, that is 10% straight line method. You understand straight line method and all of that? All of you. That is white goods. Have you heard of white goods? Generally in the earlier times, little bit, all your TVs, fridges, everything, they used to be only in white color. Okay, not lots of colors as of you use today. Washing machine, there used to be only one color. Anyways, that is just a technical name. So they do not include household appliances, iron and all of that. Like washing machine, microwave, ovens. Important. These are important examples. Fixers, hot plates, etc. Ovens, etc. Whatever that is, fixers, hot plates, kitchen items, whatever. Bacho. Okay. They are not to be considered under electronic items over here. They will not come bacho under here. Okay. They will come under any other asset, straight line method, 10%. Clear or no, all of you? Tell me. Fine. Okay. So let's come back to again question number 61 now. Question number 61. Ready, everybody? Yes, clear, all of you? Ready? Find out taxable value perquisite for following assets sold to employees on 13th June 22. Okay. Car, computer, furniture, microwave. Car 20% WDV, computer 50% WDV, furniture, other assets, no? 10% straight line. It is matching, okay? And microwave also comes under 10% straight line. Then the cost of purchase is given to us. Microwave of 4 lakh, I don't know what it is, 4 lakh, whatever. Okay. Date of purchase by the company, that is employers, okay? And then for what price it was given to the employee. Clear, all of you? So let's solve. Question number 61. Okay, let's go ahead, everybody. Give a star mark here also. And here also write down transfer of movable asset. Okay, all of you? Transfer of movable asset. Particulars. 4 assets. So car, computer, furniture, microwave, the microwave oven. Okay, whatever you want to write down that microwave. Finally, all of you. They're obviously owned by the employer, no? That's why employer is selling to the employee. Okay. Ready, everybody? First, write down date of purchase. I'll have to change the dates, no? Change the dates, but you make it plus by 2 years. Make it 18 plus 2 years. There's 19. Okay. And this is 20. Finally, all of you. I'm just adding 2 years. Some dates don't get changed in the question. That's why. Okay. So as it is in the notebook, we'll write the new dates, date of purchase. Ready, everybody?
सर
हाँ
सर वो 3/3/2020 है 1/3/2020 करते ना
हाँ ठीक है नहीं keep the dates same because now it will not make difference of number of days. Okay, we don't have to make it 1st March. I'll tell you why. Because you will look into completed number of years. So to compare this date with this date. Keep it. I'll tell you. You'll understand the logic in some time. I'll tell you. Ready, everybody? Date of purchase 1/1/18. One 1/18. 1/1/19 and 3/3/20. Final year. But date of sale is common na bachcho. है ना? Or I'll say bachcho date of transfer from whom to who? From employer to employee. Date of transfer. From employer to employee. Okay. Ready, everybody? Is what 13th June 22. Correct earlier? Clear, all of you? Therefore, now understand, simple. Very important, okay? Number of completed years. And but to ignore any kind of fraction now, okay? Ignore fraction. Ignore fraction. Means what? Basically, from this to this, check how many number of years are completed. Don't check financial year and all of that. Just check 365 days. Are you getting my point or no? This means what it is? 1st January is 18 now. So 31st, what? December 18 is 1 year. Are you getting my point or no, all of you? So 18 entire year, 19 entire year, 20 entire year, 21 entire year. But is 22 entire year completed? No. So how many total years completed used? 4 years. Are you understood or no, all of you? Kushbu, Nitin, Vansi, Indrajit. We'll go ahead, everybody. What about over computer also? 4 years. Furniture, entire 19, 20, 21, 3 years. Very good. And give me this 20. It'll be on March now. So 2nd March 21. 2nd March 21, 1 year is complete, isn't it? 2nd March 21. 22 also complete or not complete? Yes, 22 March is completed, na? Kushbu understood? Yes, good guys, good. 2 years. March 22 is completed. So 2 years. Okay, everybody. Let's go ahead, all of you. Can you give me the rate of depreciation or the type of rate and type of depreciation, bacho? Car, 20% WDV, no? Computer, 50% WDV. Clearly, all of you. Furniture, 10% straight line method. And microwave was also 10% straight line method. Good. Now I've given you rate of depreciation, the method of depreciation, the amount on which depreciation will be charged, that amount will write down now. Cost of the asset. On that we will be charging, no, bacho? Cost of asset. $872. 122,500. 35,000. 4 lakhs. Clear till here, all of you done? Can you give me, bacho, depreciated WDV? Chalega? Means what, bacho? 8,72,000 minus 20%, minus 20%, minus 20%, minus 20%. Because we are doing depreciation for 4 years, no? Give me this figure. Give me WDV, depreciated WDV, all of you, for the car. You can unmute and tell me instead of typing also, that is faster. Correct? Indrajit, 3,57,171. Correct. 357,171. Very good. All of you correct, Leo. Similarly, bacho, give me computer. 122,500 minus 50%, minus 50%, minus 50%, minus 50%. Something 7656, something, I think, okay? Fine. This is quite sure. 35,000 into 10% is what? 3,500. So 3,500, 3,500, 3,500. For 3 years, na? 24,500. Correct. For 3 years. WDV. It is straight line, na? So 3,500 per year. And that's the 4 lakhs. So 40,000, 40,000, 40,000 will be reduced. And now 120 reduce then. 120 reduce. So 380. 180 reduce, sorry. What am I doing? 2 years only, no? 2 years only. 320. Correct. This is 2 years only. Sorry. So 40,000 and 40,000 reduced. 320. Yes, still here. Okay. Let's go ahead, everybody. This is the value of perquisite. Arey haan. But is it taken by free of cost by the employee? No. Clear till here? Here, but they're writing sale price. That means sale price to the employee. Correct till here? So written less. Sale price paid by. Employee to employer. है ना? Sale price paid by employee to employer. How much? 5,15,000, the first one. Okay, 5,15,000 in bracket. Next 25,000. Next 10,000. And lastly 18,000. Arey haan. All right. देखो बच्चों taxable perquisite. How much first one? Correct. In chapter of salaries, there does not exist any concept of loss. Never ever write anything in bracket or negative in the main answer for salary. That is a big sin, pap you are doing. Okay? And always, this questions are also asked in articleship interview. Loss of salary can be adjusted from each head of income and all of that. Doesn't exist the concept of loss from salary. Clearly here, these questions are actually asked in articleship interview. Okay. Second also, but same thing, nil. There is no concept of loss in salary. Then what, bacho? 14,500. And this is 3,02,000. You know? Clear to all of you? Yes? Therefore, total taxable perquisite is rupees 14,500. Yes, everybody. Come to question number 32, 32. Ready, everybody? Chalo. Question number 32. Question number 32. Okay, ready, everybody? Mr. X is employed with AV Limited on a monthly salary of rupees 25,000 per month and an entertainment allowance and commission of rupees 1,000 per month each. AV Limited, entertainment allowance, okay, We don't think so. It is government company. है ना? Otherwise, they would have given us. Anyways, commission is rupees 1,000 per month each. Commission is not given as a percentage of turnover. Okay. The company provides him with the following benefits. A company-owned accommodation is provided. Company-owned. Wow, beta. Nice. Company-owned accommodation is provided to him in Delhi. You tell me percentage quickly. Come on. Value of perquisite percentage. Beta, that is HRA. Yeah. 15%, 15. Accommodation is provided, not HRA. If HRA is provided, then it is 50%. My goodness. है ना? Okay. Furniture costing. No problem. That's okay. Then furniture costing. Rupees 2,40,000 was provided on. For the costing means it is owned by employer company. है ना? Was provided on 1/8/22. You will tell me what again rate. You will tell me just rate. I'll understand what you want to write down. Right, type something. What do we do of this? Give me rate. Valuation of perquisite. 10%. Furniture, movable asset just now. We have seen. Okay. Furniture, bacho, use 10%. Okay, everybody. 10% for the year. We will charge from August onwards. A personal loan of rupees 5 lakhs was given on 1/7/22, on which it charges interest of 6.75%. The entire loan is outstanding. SBI rate to be taken is 12.75%. Okay. So again, 12.75 minus 6.75, 6% is the rate of perquisite. Okay. His son, family member, is allowed to use a motorcycle belonging to the company. The rest but use of movable asset. Motorcycle is not motor car. Okay. But what to do? I have to be a little bit clear. Hai na? The company had purchased this motorcycle for 60,000 on 1/5/18 something. Okay. Fine. 1/5. Just a minute, bachcho. No, 19. Make it 19. Okay. The motorcycle was finally sold to him on 1/8/22 for rupees 30,000. All right. Professional tax paid by Mr. X. Mr. X is employee, na bachcho. Is rupees 2,000. No problem. Compute income from salary for AY 23-24. Ready, everybody? Chalo. Computation of. Computation of income from salary of Mr. X for AY 23-24. Okay. Particulars rupees. Wherever required, we will take the inner column, otherwise leave it. First, bachcho, what? $17,100 salary, है ना? Monthly salary बच्चों 25,000 per month, है ना? So basic salary. Fully taxable, 3 lakhs. Okay, till here. Then entitlement allowance. Is fully taxable. Deduction is available, bachcho. Only to government employee. $12,000. Commission. $12,000. Clear till here, all of you? That is your bachcho 17,1 salary. Is it okay, everybody? Any other regular salary is there? No. Or no regular other, no other income in 17,1. So 17,2 salary, that is perquisite. Can we go ahead, everybody? Okay. 17,2 salary perquisite. Let's start. Wherever we have to calculate, we'll keep that as a working note. We will not take too much tension, okay? Acha. Tell me, bachcho. What should I write the name of the first perquisite? Look at the entire question also, okay? All the details also, okay? Look at the entire question and tell me what name should I give of the first perquisite? And give me full name, not just half of name. What name should I give, bachcho, for the perquisite? Is it furnished or unfurnished? Very good. It is furnished accommodation. Then it is rent-free or concessional. It is rent-free because there is nothing given in the question now that he is paying rent to the employer. Is it given to you? Why always concessional, bro? Hai na? Rent-free then. I try to understand in the question. Is it given anywhere that employee is paying rent to the employer? Is it given? No. So it is rent-free, furnished accommodation. That is the perquisite. Is it clear, Khushbu, Nitin? And write on over there, working note 1. Working note 1. Okay. Somebody had sent me a chat. Okay. Fine. All right. Second, bachu, what is the another perquisite? This is your concessional interest loan. है ना? Again, working note 2. Fine. Then, tell me for this, what should I use for point number 3? Use or transfer or both of motorcycle. It is owned by employer, na bacho? Use. It is given for use. It is both. I torture here also, but I am not in the mood to torture more. Okay. So it is both, by the way. If you read the question carefully, it is given for use also, and after use, it was sold also. Okay. Fine. So first we'll write the use and then we'll write down sold. Yes. Third one. Use a movable asset. Working note 3. Not used. Next one is what? Transfer, bachcho. Transfer a movable asset. Working note 4. Yesterday, all of you? Any other perquisite? Nothing. That is the 17 to perquisite salaries, bachcho. Correct, Leo? The total will be what? Gross salary. Now here we have bachcho some deductions which you have to consider, okay? First one, bachcho, obviously which one? Standard deduction, correct. Less. $50,000. Okay, and second point is here, but it is actually bachcho. Okay, I'll write on that also. What about entertainment allowance? Allowed or not allowed? He has received it in his salary. So we reduce it or not reduce it? No, not allowed. Why not allowed? Since not a government employee. Okay. Until here. And third one, professional tax paid. Yes, that is allowed on payment basis, hai na? $2,000, but clear to all of you? Income from salaries. Income from salaries. Let's start. First one, rent free. Remember that? Unfurnished. It is not unfurnished, it is furnished accommodation. Rent free furnished accommodation. Over there, bachcho, what do we add? Accommodation plus furniture. Accommodation plus furniture. Furniture we know 10% of the actual cost. But accommodation, bachcho, for that it is owned by the employer. So 15% of the salary. And bachcho, for here you have to first calculate the salary. Hai na? Write down. What is the salary for this purpose? Basic plus DA forming part of retirement. Correct here. Plus commission, any type. Hai na? Plus bonus. Plus bachcho taxable allowances. Isn't it, everybody? So basically, basic salary, yes. Entertainment allowance, yes, because it is taxable. And commission also, yes. Okay, everybody. So that everything will be taking 3 lakh, 12,000, 12,000. Done till here. Next part is what, bachcho, then? 15% of salary, bachcho. Why have taken 15%? since population exceeds 25 lakhs. Yes, Celia? So 15% of 3,24,000 is how much, bacho? Give me quickly. Calculate. Forty-eight 600 is it? Okay, yes, 48 600. This is just understand. Arey Baba, it is not 15, it is furnished. It is furnished accommodation, I agree. So why not 10% and why 15%? That is the question. Anna, your question, correct? Why not 10% instead of 15%? Nitin, do you have the same question? Kushbu, do you have same question? Now, furnished accommodation means what? What did I tell you? Keep them separate. Accommodation separate and furniture separate. For accommodation, there are separate rules of 15%. 15%, then what? 10% and 7.5%. For only accommodation house and furniture is separate. For furniture, we have again separate rules of what? 10% of the actual cost or actual rent, higher charges paid by the company employer to the vendor of furniture. Bouncer. See, furnished accommodation means what? It is accommodation plus furniture. So accommodation must 10, 15%, 10%, 7.5%. Remember those rules. And furniture is separate. 10% of actual cost or higher charges paid. Kushbu, understood or no? समझा के ऊपर से गया? पक्का? So here, which one I have calculated only for house? Now I'll be calculating for furniture. Understood? Good. Furniture perquisite. Ready, everybody? अरे हाँ. The furniture is obviously owned by the employer. So we'll take 10. I hope now you remember. Just 10% of the actual cost, है ना? Owned by employer. Chat box what? Acha. What? 10%, 15%? That point? Unmute kar do, koi problem nahi. You can unmute. You're confused about 10%, 15% or what? See. Whenever I want to draw, it is not a good diagram, you know. So I will not draw. But there are two things. Furnished. Don't write down anybody else. Accommodation. है ना? Means what? These are two different things. Accommodation means a house or no? है ना? And furnished obviously means what? Furniture. Isn't it? Now, house may have a furniture or may not have a furniture. It may be unfurnished accommodation or it may be furnished accommodation. So, income tax rules have made separate rules only for house valuation and for furniture valuation. Clear? We add both of them as a perquisite. Okay. Now, understand, if the house is unfurnished, no furniture, we will do only house valuation. But if the house is furnished, so we are providing house or only furniture. We are providing furnished accommodation, means we are providing house plus furniture. So we calculate their perquisite and add them up. So right now what is given? Furnished accommodation. So here 48,600 is the value of accommodation, house. And now we are adding to it furniture perquisite. Understood till here? Huh. So the furniture is owned by employer and used by employee but for how many months? All of you? When was the furniture provided? August. So April, May, June, July, 4 months not used. So 8 months used. Hai na? So what is the value per question now, bachcho? 10% of actual cost or no? For furniture, use of movable asset. Use of movable asset. Or even in accommodation, I've given a separate table for furniture. 10% of actual cost. Okay. If it is owned by employer. So 2,40,000. Arey हाँ, into 10% into what बच्चों, what 8 months by 12. Tell me. 16,000. This is only for furniture, बच्चों. Now what will I write? Rent free. Furnished accommodation. Now did you understand? What? 48,600 for the house. And 16,000 for the furniture. This is your rent free furnished accommodation. 64,400. Sorry, 64,600. Yes, tell you. Value of perquisite of accommodation. Put that in the main answer, bacho. 64,600. 64,600 here. Yes, tell you, all of you. Second, concessional loan. No? Working note 2. Yes, tell you, all of you. Concessional interest loan. So what is the rate of interest given to you? 12.75% SBI rate. Actually charged by employer less, 6.75. So perquisite rate is 6%. Write down. Six percent per annum. The entire loan amount is but what? Outstanding. But the loan was given on 1/7/22. So please don't calculate for 12 months. April, May, June, you will not calculate. 3 months, you will not calculate. 9 months, please be very careful. Okay. Tell me, all of you. $22,500, all of you. 22,500, correct. Put that in the main answer. 22,500. Third one, use of movable asset. Fine. Working note 3. Ready? use of movable asset. Clear till here? Check here. What is the bacho, first of all, rule for use? Laptop computer was free of cost, no perquisite. Then what? Computer electronic items? What is the, tell me the rules. Or 10% of actual cost, correct? No other category, 10% of actual cost. Otherwise, higher charges. This laptop computers was free. All the other assets used is what? 10% of actual cost. Correct? Okay, fine. So his son is allowed to use a motorcycle belonging to the company. The company had purchased the motorcycle of 60,000. So cost is 60,000. And a company had purchased on 1519. Okay. Give me the bachu value of perquisite. Give me the value of perquisite. Wrong answer, Indrajit. Wrong answer, Indrajit. Tell me, bacho, try. The data is there in front of you. Everything is there in front of you. Depreciation doesn't come into picture for use of asset. Depreciation will come into picture for transfer of asset. That I'm not covering right now. That is in the next working note. Right now I'm talking of use of motorcycle. Use. I want the value. Come on. Mansi Khushbu. I want only for use of motorcycle perquisite. Bolo fatafat. Any answers? Chalo Mansi, acha. Mansi, if you are there, your answer is remaining. Okay. For use. For use of motorcycle. Use and transfer are two different things. I am not asking for transfer. I want only use. So your answer cannot be more than 10% of actual cost. He may be using it for a couple of years, but we want only for the year, na current year. Okay, so pay attention. First of all, we'll see what is the wording used. Finally sold to him. And they're saying it is allowed to use. Means in a way, understand, the motorcycle was always with the son when the company purchased it. That is okay. So from 2019, the son is using the motorcycle. We are not interested in that. In the current year, is he using the motorcycle or no? Answer is yes. So obviously he was using it before it was sold to him. And the asset was sold to him on 1/8/22, current year. So in the current year, the period of use only, I'm talking of use, yes, Indrajit, is April, May, June, July, 4 months only in the current year. Because after August, it is purchase. So we cannot call it as use. In fact, ownership has changed. Did you understand the example or no? Motorcycle belonged to the company, but it was given to use to the son. So son was using it. है कि नहीं? And in the current year it was sold. So it was sold in the current it was sold in August or no? So from April, May, June, July, 4 months it was used by the sun in the current year. Current year only 4 months. Are ha. Give a star mark to this adjustment. Understood now, Khushbu, Mansi, Nitin? Write down. Companies to purchase on 1/5. It is 1/5/19 beta. Not 22, no? Company purchase in 1/5/19. है ना? Okay, write down बच्चों. One 4/22. 2 बच्चों. 31st, I'll take July 22. Why? Because on 1st August it was sold. That is how many months? I'll take it as 4 months. So what is the value per perquisite? 60,000 into 10% into 4/12. And 1/3. 1/3. 2,000 rupees. Understood, all of you? Fine. 2,000. And last one, bachcho, transfer of movable asset. Transfer of movable asset. Clear? Now, date of purchase by company. Now, what is the date, Nitin? 1/5/19. Arey haan. Date of sale by company. Oblique, I'll use the word to transfer. 1st August 18, na? 1st August, 22. Okay, 1st August 22. So completed. हाँ 5 मिनट बस 5 मिनट बोला आ रहा है. Complete year of use. Tell me बच्चों. 20, 21, 22. 3 years or no? 3 years. Okay. So give me rate of depreciation. Rate of depreciation बच्चों. 10% straight line method. Because it is not motor car. है ना? Therefore, value per question is what? What is the cost? I'm not writing the cost also. Cost is 60,000 बच्चों. अरे 60,000 ना straight line बाबा. 10,000 SLM. I forgot to write SLM. हो गया मेरा. और 2 मिनट. हाँ. I forgot to write SLM. SLM है ना बच्चों. तो 666. 18,000 gone ना. 42. Tell me. So depreciated value बच्चों, or you can say WDV is what? $42,000. Is it okay or no? At what price bachcho was it sold to him? 30,000. Clear. So yes, less. Price paid by employee. How much bachcho? 30,000. Therefore taxable perquisite 12,000. Understood or no? So fatapat put that in the main figures. Give me gross salary, etc. Done, all of you? Put 12,000 in the main figure. Chalo, give me gross salary, all of you. 425, 100. Yes, very good. And 52,000 gone. So 3 lakh 73, I think. 100. Was it okay, everybody? Tomorrow what? 6:45 law? All of you? Chalega? Tomorrow 6:45 p.m. law we will take. All right, Ilya? So that is it for tax for today, everybody. हो गया ना लिख के सबका?
सर एक मिनट ऊपर का दिखाने ना.
ये वाला?
यस सर.
And please revise textbook पढ़ो please. आगे का भी pages पढ़ के आओ. Study material भी पढ़ो please. Okay, extra time whatever you have, है ना? अरे जाने का इधर रिक्शा नहीं मिलता, इसलिए उसने रिक्शा रोक के रखा है, इसलिए मुझे जाने का है. इधर सब जल्दी बंद हो जाता है, 9 साढ़े 9 बजे सब बंद, इसलिए वो बुला रहे वो. यूट्यूब वालों बाय बाय. ठीक है. जाऊं मैं? वो देखो बाद में सब बताता, मैं बाद में कॉल कर दूं. ठीक है. हो गया लिख के खुशबू? हाँ चलो बच्चों, अभी